Welcome back. This morning we have the Foxes against the Indiana Fuel in the Consolation match in this Winged Warrior tournament. Early start today at 10:30. Be the last game before we make our way home. It looks like we have to start us off Alex Perrins, Levi Baldoff, and Connor Hyde with Caleb Ensley and Isaac Watson back. Icing is the call. We'll take off face-off in the offensive zone. Connor Hyde lining up behind Baldoff on the face-off. Watson slinging one in and bounces into the open glove. Doesn't feel that minder. Connor Hyde lines one up. Play working his design. The shot. No goal is called. High sticking. And it's going to come down to the Foxes. And Foxes will flip it out. Icing is not called. Mason Greger on his skates picks it up. Got Taylor out in front. Passes. Goes into the defender. Back out to the side, and the Fuel will skate it out. Taylor, good back check to slow that play down. Mason trying to serve it up to Bolsinger. Joel will gain the zone. Cross ice pass. Caden Shelton gets just enough to get that puck off his stick. Goes into the side. Shot comes in. Taylor getting in his way. Comes out to Mason. Mason's got a breakaway. He's out. Takes a shot. That gets a stop. Comes back in on the end of Dwermeyer's stick. Again, bouncing to the corner. A couple good opportunities already for the Foxes. And that minor just a little bit better. Fuel gets in, past one. Dwermeyer there to back up. Puck behind the net. Barefoot steps in. That puck comes out. In the neutral zone we go. Nice pass and bounce in the zone. Got a lane. Good back check on the Foxes. Into the corner goes. Foxes keep in it. Ensley. Colton Jack sends one in. And Phil net minor flex. Lucas barefoot on a face-off, pushing it towards the net. Colton trying to sneak from behind. Watson turning it around. Okay. Colton does keep it in. He'll send it in a little deeper into the slot. And the Fuel skated out. Got a good lane. Watson able to push it to the corner. That puck comes out. There for good pressure moves for them. They don't dump it in deep. Get a line change here. Leo McFall cutting off that pass, getting out in the zone. Good pressure. The forecheck. And the puck goes out. Hensley and Watson back. Up ice it goes. No ice called.
That's a boy.
Everybody wants to get him back. He'll get in the zone as the boys strum. That was a tough play on the corner there as Watson gets cut out from underneath. Connor Hyde cuts off the outlet pass. And the Warriors, you can tell today's game is a little bit more physical. And pass, and it's a 3-on-1. Evan Tormeyer back. And that puck is bounced to the side, still loose down the net as the Foxes, the rest of the team comes in. Connor Hyde will skate it out. He's got the speed, he'll bounce one in. And the netminder wisely bobbles that one up. Tormeyer handles the puck, sends it in. Bolsinger working tough there. He'll turn it around. Aiden Shelton. Flip it up and out, gets cut. That's high stick is called. So we'll take a face off from the offensive zone. Good shot off the face off. That puck goes long. It's going to be icing. I don't know what this song is. I've never heard this one. Back up, the puck goes in deep. Got Taylor in there. Gregor in front. That puck comes out. And out. Call no ice. Watson back, gets a good shove. As they lean into him. So Caleb Bensley will skate. Throw it into the center ice. James Taylor. That puck goes towards the net. Leo McFall stepping in. Poke check in the neutral zone. And they dump it in. Isaac Watson. He's taking a step up. Reese is on the line. Blows the tire. Sends it wide of the net. Colton Jack. Fighting in the corner. Cut off by Barefoot. He'll toss it in deep. That puck's loose and he bats it behind the net. And puck is contained, just off the end of the stick, Holden. He'll send it back up and out. And Watson will step up. Into the slot he goes. Takes a shot up in high corner, up over the glove hand. Fox is on the board first. Isaac Watson with the ripper. Dwarmeyer up to Colton and Barefoot came his own. Shelton will bat back in. Up to Barefoot. Barefoot and McFall working the corner. Phil ends up with it. Ensley had a wall here on the blue line. It does ultimately come out. McFall chips it up to Barefoot. I'm sorry, Colton Jack. Barefoot back to help. Just enough interference on the blue line that it causes offsides. We'll stop that play and reset. Fuel will take it into the corner and deep. Off the face-off. Levi get a good board on him. Even Hayden Shelton getting in. Gets in deep and around. Into the corner he goes. Trying to center passes there. Connor Hyde just off the edge of his stick. They're turned around. A Fuel coming in. They'll turn around again. Shelton bounces out to Hyde. Comes back in. Offsides is called. Center ice face off. Ensley in the corner. Gets back and behind the Fox's defense. Watson back to receive in the corner. They absolutely powered through. Levi applying a check into the boards. Another body there by Ensley. Fox is able to, on the outside of that, Fuel back across ice. Pass to the point. They dump it in, but all of the Fuel stop on the line. Trying not to get outsides. There we go. Off to the races. Good poke check by the Fuel at the last minute. Isaac bouncing it up into the corner. Got some presence in front of the net there with Connor Hyde. That puck comes out. No ice called. Levi back. Poke check in the corner. Unseats that puck. Levi will pick it up. Passes up to Hyde. Got Alex. Last second, that's the side by the defense of the Fuel. A good charge. Bolsinger comes in, cuts off that puck. Still possessed. Getting in deep out in front of the net. In the paints. Just off the edge of Hyde's stick. Bolsinger back into the corner. Picks up that puck. Skates in, takes a shot. Trying to bounce it off the goalie at the top. Back in front it goes. Now behind the net. Hard to see. Mason Greger. Looks like we got offsetting penalties by the Fuel and by the Foxes. Bolsinger goes in the box, and so does one of theirs. Poked up the wall. Holden Jack working with Gregor. Good check. Rocket comes in for Jack. Barefoot trying to rip one in off the rebound. Doesn't get past. Another great opportunity by the Foxes. Another good save by the netminder. That puck will come out. Shelton dumps in, but we didn't get back in time. Offsides call. If he'll keep the puck, it's in. Holden Jack will bat it out up to Gregor. Gregor with Barefoot. That puck is deep across ice. Just barely escaping offsides there. Shelton dumped it back deep. Back up the board to Shelton. Jack trying to find Gregor out in front. Across the paint it goes into the corner, and Warmeyer step up. He gets stripped from behind. He gets on his skates and back in time. Then Shelton worked to back check that puck. Should have probably been a penalty as Warmeyer got tripped from behind. Balled off on faceoff. Back into the corner, McFall. Watson will send it back up. McFall working the boards. No able to cut that off. It sends one in. One of the few shots on goal Marco Ray has faced today. He collects that puck and take another faceoff. Emsley. Pass up. Levi loses his skates. Into the corner goes. Watson. Good body on puck. Out in front. Just. I'm not sure I heard a whistle. I guess they're going to continue to play as that puck bounces off the pads of the goalie into the corner. Fox is able to needle that one out. Cross ice pass to a very open Fuel on the other side of the net. Another tripping. Not called. Puck up in the end. McFall pops it out. Balled off. Pick it up across ice to Emily. Big scrum there in front of the net. Couldn't see a whole lot of that because the ref was in the way. Cut off. And I think we're going to get a tripping call on the Foxes as who's go? Leo McFall gets caught for tripping with his hand in the cookie jar. Fox is on a penalty kill, able to get that out. And Phil gained the zone. Cross ice pass met by Dwermeyer. Fox get it out of the way. Some good defensive position by the Foxes, getting in between the shot and the goal. And that'll do it here for the first period. 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the penalty kill. Foxes lead by 1. Jack and Barefoot start us off. Defended by Dwermeyer and Shelton. Puck comes out of the zone. Dwermeyer will send it back in. Back it comes. Everybody turning around. Jack coming back to help. Fox is able to bat that puck down into the side. A good scrum. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. Barefoot ends up pulling the puck out. Sends it up to the boards. Shot from the point. Comes in. Shelton pop one out. Oh, Jack trying to unbury it and get up. Barefoot up to help. He'll get in the zone. Takes a rip, goes into the glove. That's the old netminder. Balled off on the face-off with Connor Hyde with him. We got a penalty on the fuel as Levi took a dive. So now the Fox is on a power play for 1 minute and 30 as Leo McFall gets out of the box. Good shot by Alex Kearns back into the 5-hole. Contained by the netminder. Phil will poke it out. That puck comes in slight to the goalie. Face off. Up the boards it goes. Hyde. Skated out. Sends it up and cut off. On the back. Hensley with the skates. Flies back to help out. He'll send it up. To Cairns. Outside pass cut off by Baldoff. Baldoff will send it up. It's non-goal. Icing is called. Bolsinger, Taylor, and Gregor. Contained behind the net. Okay, good. Gonna get a tripping on, I think, Gregor. There. Yeah, Mason. So we will go even strength 4-on-4 for 24 seconds and then take another minute for the penalty kill. Sheldon sitting in the paint, making sure that ice is read. Icing is called. Not close enough. So now we're on the penalty kill as the penalty on the fuel expires. Bolsinger on good pressure, turnover in neutral zone, pop it in. Fox has turned it around. Popped out to Taylor. Bolsinger working the boards. Bolsinger cut off. They'll end up picking it up. Turn over again. As the full step up. Forced to go wide, loses the puck into the boards. Centering pass and a flip. Handled by Marco Ray. 6 seconds left on the penalty kill. Puck comes in through a lot of traffic. Marco is able to see it. Centering pass comes out with a good another chance for their fuel. McFall and Jack and Barefoot working. Watson will flip it out, and it goes long. As the penalty expires, icing will be the call. And now back at full strength in our defensive end. Foxes clear the puck. Barefoot and Liam McFall. It's a 2-on-1 kind of center pass out in front. McFall Takes a big hit. Colton Jack working. Over this side, McFall. Up in the corner, and that puck gets popped. Icing his wave. That puck just trickles out. Colton Jack pushes it forward. Into the zone it goes. Pops out. Go Bentley trying to find somebody in the center. Back to Watson. C-lines one up. Sends it in off the pads and into the corner. They'll flick it out. Back in. Turnover in each zone. Jack working. He'll send it across. Watson on his heels trying to get to it. Good work in neutral zone here. Back and forth. Warmeyer tosses it back up to McFall. Gives chase. Watson steps up. And we get it offside because we got somebody coming off the bench. Dormeyer, he'll dump it in. Hauled off, trying to pick it up. They flick it out. Dormeyer back. Fuel ripping around behind the net. In the corner, Caden Shelton working. Cairns. Warmeyer up to Connor Hyde. Can't quite get it out. He'll keep. And it's a foot race. 2-on-1. Over to Hyde. Takes a shot. Goes wide of the net. Behind it goes. Shelton will dump it in deep. Good centering pass by Hyde from the corner. Over to Warmeyer. Now we got Kearns who steps up. He skates in. And we're going to get a power play as the Fuel get called for slashing. Shot off the face-off. Bolson here loves to do that. Bounces to the net and gets covered. Another shot goes high across the net. Taylor sending it back in. Good chop. Back check now behind the net. Bolson coming in. Rager picking it up off the wall, trying to skate it to the center. Blows the tire. Turns around. Taylor will send one in. And he'll toss it out. Just picks it right off. Ensley throws another one in. Bolsinger ends up with it off the rebound. Sends another one in. Gets it in. Here, Bolsinger puts us up ahead too. Relentless effort, a great shift by Bolsinger, who never gave up. Finds the back of the net. That puck almost goes in. Takes a weird hop off of the pads of Marco Reyes. It rolls towards it. Foxes do end up clearing. Go with the Jack will flip one up. And into the zone. We'll let them take it back out. And they're on the attack. They try to send one in. Defense in the way. Up the ice it goes. Comes in and cut off by Shelton. Now batted to the corner. Up and out it goes. Foxes will send it in deep. Send it back out. Turn it around quick. 2-on-2, good poke. Another cross-ice pass to the waiting Fuel. Now behind the net it goes. A good scrum. Dwarmeyer ends up with it. Cross-ice pass. Trying to get Leo to fall. Jack will dump it in, and offside is called. Fuel clear. It goes in. Arm is up. No ice. Box is up and out. Poke it to Cairns. Back to sender. Balled off back and picks that off, and he's on up to the races. He's got to hide with him. Penalty is called as gets a cross check on a roughing as he steps into the hit on Levi. He gets up, all's good. Back in the corner. Aaron's there. Looking for that center pass. Tries to find Levi. Bounces off the back of the net. Up and out it goes. Watson will receive. A little bit of miscommunication now. Watson on his skates. Comes in quick. Looking for that slot. Trying to wrap it around. Where did it go? Can't figure out. I don't think the boys knew where puck comes back in behind the net. Bolsinger slings it. It's loose. Mason Gregor working the puck around. Picks it up, sends it out to D. Shelton sends it in, cut off by Fuel. We'll try that again. Cross ice passes Wehrmeyer. Tries to send it back, but gets interrupted by the Fuel. Taylor will dump it in deep. Shelton send it back up the wall. Gregor. Fuel possessed. Give and go. Probably should be icing, and it is. So take back down and offensive zone. Barefoot pushing that back to Watson. Watson trying to serve it back in. Where's the puck? Ensley sends it towards Jack with a good shot off the rebound. Another cross ice, cross paint pass. That puck is loose. Now back to the other side. Good series by the Foxes there. Barefoot back to help, trying to send it out. Out the net it goes. That puck gets lifted up and over the net. Barefoot will send it around the corner. Back in deep. The Fuel. Trying to send it around. Pull the Jack picks it up off the boards. He'll send it up and out. Icing is the call. Barefoot pushes that back up and comes out of the zone. And as they dump it back in, they call it off the sides. Huh? Oh, okay. Wait, we got a penalty. For what? Ah, come on. I think it was in the side. Yeah. It wasn't bad looking. It's like 3 feet away.
I didn't even realize my son went in the box.
Yeah.
It was the girl defenseman. I think he went by, and I saw her go down.
That's how I lose it. Thank you.
He's trying to make contact. It wouldn't surprise me if he
It wasn't. It wasn't bad. Let's put it that way. If he had it out, it was a very low speed collision.
He's hit a few kids today.
See, that's what you gotta worry about with your son because he's big, right? So it's gonna look a lot worse. You know, my son hits, he kind of splats off of people. it's like that was nothing. You can't get called for tickling people.
I love how the penalty box is still on the bench so they can come yell at them.
Yeah, that's great. Sorry about that. Wrong. Got my mutes mixed up. Thank you for commenting. Good shot off the face-off by Barefoot. Got some pads on it. The fuel skated out. Turned around by Watson. They take a shot on goal, and they'll collect it. Lucas Barefoot on the face-off. Puck comes in. Another good opportunity by the fuel out in front of the net, but batted away. Off the boards it goes. Leon the fall and Barefoot. And Colton Jack trying to bottle it up. And then turnover. And Leo turns around, shoots. Guy in the net still loose. Leo lines another one up, tries to serve it over to Jack. Can't quite make it there. The Fuel is skated out. Pass is cut off. Leo cross ice to Jack. Jack will pick it up in the wall. No gain in the zone. Barefoot takes a ripper, goes behind the net. And there it goes. Good hit there in the center. Puck batted to the side. Watson fighting off the McFall. It's contained. Baldoff picks up the puck and sends it around up to Kearns. Tips it out. And he's got some space. Kearns gains the zone. He keeps has it. Takes a rip again off the pads and back into the corner. Puck comes across ice. Back in deep with Connor Hyde and Kearns. Kind of a lull here. Good back check by Kearns. Baldoff will pick it up. Trying to dance his way in. Gets tied up. Puck is picked and then cleared. Wilmeyer serves it back up on a platter. Baldoff. Good back check. He'll come in. Gets hit on the line. Turn it around. This ice is getting chippy. So are the players. Back into the corner. Shelton. Last one out. Baldoff lays one out. And that puck comes out. Connor Hyde dancing with Kearns. Turned around by the Fuel. And contained, but then went back in. So offside is the call. Fuel will skate, dump it in deep, and go chase. Wilmeyer and Shelton working. Get some help with Taylor out in front. Bolsinger picks it up with some speed. Pitch to the corner, trying to get to the center. Cut off. Turned around. Shelton back in time. Controlling the puck and sending it around the corner over to Mason. They'll chip it in up to Bolsinger. Stopped on the center line. Sent back in deep. Giving the defense men some workout. A good shoulder by Greger. He leans into that hit. Still some scrumming afterwards as the Fuel takes exception to that. Bolsinger on the attack. They'll send one across the paint. Into the corner goes Taylor. Ensley, it'll bat that off. They take a shot. Goes behind. Ensley will bat it out. Marco Ray will dive on that one. Taking a couple straight shots. 7 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the third. Hawks lead by 2. Puck is out. Hensley trying to shovel it back out, back in the corner. He goes in to receive. Barefoot steps up. Good pressure. Leo McCall steps in. Barefoot will bounce it out. And Colton trying to set it in deep. That's up and over. High sticker is called. You catch that one out of the air. Above the shoulders. Around the net. Some good scrum there. And into the corner. That puck goes in. Now it's off the races. Watson. Good. Able to hold the line pretty well there. Fuel stopping that advance. Back in behind the net. Barefoot and Jack working. Barefoot takes a shot. It's loose. Just bounced in front. Hensley steps up and bats it back in. Fuel advance. Passes over. That was batted away by the pads into the corner. Now Jack trying to work it out. It's got McFall turning around. Everybody's off to the races as it gets batted in. Icing is the call. Ball left high to Cairns. Cairns got an opportunity out in front of the net. Puck is loose and the following up. Connor Hyde taking that dump in deep. Balled off, skating around, passes to Werwire. He'll line one up. It comes in. Cut off by defense. Stormeyer will send it to the side. The field game is on. Good shoulder check by Levi. He stays on his feet. Send in one, and it off the pad, still loose out in front. Connor Hyde will stop and turn it around. Pass up to Cairns. Cairns gains the zone. And turn it around. Wermeyer back in neutral zone with Hyde. I don't know why everybody seems like they're stopping. The Fuel will send it in deep. Puck comes around to Dormeyer. I think that was everybody's like looking for that line change. Not sure what they do. Hyde's still on. He'll bat it out. Nice pass by the Fuel as they wait to set up. And they'll send it in. Dormeyer behind the net. Tries to pull it up. Out it goes. That's going to be offsides by the Fuel, so it trickles back in. Fox and using that long arm to extend and stretch, keep that puck out of the way. They'll pass across to Bolsinger, but refs feel that came across the line. Offsides. Taylor will send it in. Gets past. It's on the attack. Watson will turn it around. Gets it back out. And it comes back in offsides. Somehow the Fuel enough for that puck. They'll push it in. It goes across the paint. Pass up and out by Taylor. That puck comes out and back in, so offsides. Fuel. It was a long intermission. Bormeyer up to Bolsinger. Gain the zone. No rip one. It goes wide of the net. Still bouncing loose. And they get it in. They collect it. They're celebrating like it went in. And it is. Foxes go up. Bolsinger on the board again. Fall with trying to gain the zone, and Phil did a good job preventing them. But it goes in deep. Fox give chase. Barefoot working behind the net now. Comes up with it. Gets it over to who's that? Barefoot. Oh. I guess that was Colby. Good poke check by Shelton, turns it around. He'll take a shot. Gets cut off by defense. They skate for the side. He's got some speed. Trying to take the body. Takes a shot off. Barefoot back to help bat that to the side. To the net it comes again, and Fox is cleared. That's going to be enough for icing, though. Oh, no. It just, what a touch. Goes in deep, doesn't cross the line. Good time for line change. Smart play. Puck is out. Watson waits up. Baldoff's got some speed. They decided to tackle him. Good pass across the ice, and they'll send it in. Goes wide of the net, trickles. 25 seconds left in this game. Hyde with Baldoff. That puck is loose. Kearns takes a rip, goes wide. Watson lines one up. It comes in. Awesome defenseman. And that'll do it for this game. The Foxes do outlast the Fuel for the consolation match. That concludes the broadcast from here in the great state of Indiana. And we'll see you next time.